All right, real quick, let's look at how to put a panoramic picture together. And I've got one here. So here's the sequence, shot vertically, handheld. It's not terribly difficult. We're going to do this on the 21st. But really, you just try to overlap. I usually go about halfway. It's just, I look at the edge, what's over here, and I move that to the center. So that's how I do that. We're going to just go ahead right up here to Photo Merge Panorama. And I'll show you the Photoshop version of this as well. You can either auto crop this or use this handy dandy boundary warp. This is a new feature only in the new Photoshop. Otherwise, you'll just have to crop it later. You click merge and it puts it together. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how we do this in Photoshop. So I'm going to go to the first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 images. And so I'm just going to show this where it is. Launch Photoshop here, wherever I keep that. There we are. And what you want to do is, I don't know if I've ever gotten to this from Photoshop. I hardly ever do it anymore. Probably easier from the bridge. Let's go ahead and launch the bridge. I'll show you a couple of ways to do this here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you want to go to Photoshop, Photo Merge. That'll pull these open in Photoshop and pretty much do exactly the same thing we just did. There's these modes, pretty much auto works. And really only if you, this is that slider we had before, so we're going to go ahead and click OK. You can just play with those settings. I used to use cylindrical all the time, but now with the new features, it tends to be pretty good on auto. So I don't bother with changing those features. What it's going to do is open every file up as a layer, and then just going to line them up and put them together. Okay, so you can see what it did here. All these areas out here are the content aware. So a little bit different. And of course it didn't quite do this right. So anyway, that's totally up to you. The cool thing about using this way is you end up with layers. So you can see exactly where the transitions take place. Great way if you need to make some manual adjustments. This is a better way to do it. It does take a little longer than the Lightroom method. So just a quick thought on panoramas. Now you will notice this has a ton of resolution because we shot again vertically. And you can just look in all this detail right here. If we pull up our navigator, you can see it 100% on the screen. That's how big it is. So a very large file and very fun to make pans. So hope to see you there on the 21st and hope the weather works for us.